Okay, so I'm not going to keep backtracking. I'm tired, but I'm not so tired that I really feel like stopping right now. So, can I clear this out, or is that's a blockage? Okay. That reminds me, I have to find dynamite at some point to go back and blow open some passageways that I didn't do in previous dungeons and zones. Okay. There we go, nice. I haven't really been paying too much attention to the level of everything that I'm fighting here, but it does feel like everything has been at my level or above. Okay, let me go here where I think I'm safe. Now we can go ahead and start leveling those up at the same rate, and I can switch over to this. I don't see things right... Well, like this is... Oh no, my player level's not high enough. My physique is now high enough, so... I think I'm going to go ahead and bump up my spirit. I'm going to save one more point just in case I pick up something that I desperately... Ooh! Hello! Hello there. This looks very interesting, but my physique can handle it, but it does more damage. Okay, well, let's get our physique up. We need to get it up to 302 for that one, and for that one. A halberd and a halberd. Okay, yeah. I would kind of like to mess around with a halberd. Halberds are fun. I've been using a sword for a very long time. Now, I don't generally picture druids as big halberd wielders, but in this game, who knows? Don't picture them as rifle wielders either, and I certainly did that for a while. Okay. All right. They keep trying to get all around me to surround me, and they're okay. They did some damage there. Okay. Yeah, this is suddenly the game in this session, these last few sessions, really starting to take a lot more concentration, a lot more focus, which is a good thing. Never going to complain about that. It is a fair bit more stressful, however. Somebody want to follow me through the door here? Take your time. Okay, we got a Zanbrandt's notes. A little too close to my name for my liking. Ooh, interesting. Gethrin took his life today. All right. Oh, hello. Somebody's going to attack me here. Did I miss my opportunity to read those notes? There's got to be a way to... There we go. Zanbrandt's notes. Okay. All right. Interesting. So that's good to know that I can always go back and reread the lore. once I have the big picture. What's he throwing at me? Lightning? Oh, hello. What level is he? He's only 25, but he seems a lot tougher than the other 25s. Let me destroy these things while I'm at it, so I can kind of fight him in peace. One more, all to do it. There we go. Phew, okay. Alright, now my inventory is getting pretty full, and I've got some greens that are probably worth taking a look at here. I just have kind of been ignoring the greens while I focus on the blues. Alright, it keeps going up that way. But before I go that way, let's clear all this out. Okay, wow, and I still have this over here to do. Before I get any further away, I might as well go back and do it. I kinda don't want to leave that big of an area unexplored. And when I say that big of an area, that wasn't much, but there's still more back here. I think I can already see I'm leaving stuff behind here. Need to not do that. I enjoy these games more when I'm not trying to rush through them. So sometimes when I feel myself speeding up and going too fast, I need to remind myself to slow down. Okay, what are you? What level are you? You're a Mesmer level 25. And so are you. Okay, I think one of them bled to death there. Or possibly electrocuted. Maybe is electrocute the DOT version of lightning? Maybe? Okay, more blueprints. I won't say no to more blueprints, even though I haven't actually created anything yet. Alright, now have I filled this all in? I have not. But I do see an untouched meal up here. And I am beginning to see the value of untouched meals. Okay, this guy's a 26. He's got a nasty little AoE around him there. Okay, yep. Assume that's fire damage. I'm missing an awful lot here. That's new. Not used to that. Wonder why that is. He's not doing a ton of damage to me, thankfully, but I sure am having a heck of a time taking him down. Okay. Spoke a little bit too soon there on the not doing damage to me part. Okay, come on, stop missing. Wow, this is crazy. There we go. Ended up killing him more with an AoE from attacking something else. Alright, now I'm really going to have to go back to town. Can't be helped. Alright, let me see, how do I want to do this? I'm just going to go ahead and create a rift gate here, I suppose. Look how low my my energy got. Alright. Okay. Let's talk to you.
Good price on what I've got left.
All right. Anything? Any one-handers I can just immediately sell. Including shields. Okay, that helmet I'm going to want to take a look at, but I'm just going to hang on to it for now. The same with this armor. No, the other one does lightning and bleeding damage. That's too good to give up, I think. Yeah, some of these may be worth comparing, but I'm in a little bit of a hurry now. This does a bonus to lightning damage, but the one I have on does a bonus to bleeding damage. Since these both require 302, I'm going to keep the one that's Tyrants here that looks like it would be better. One-handed. One-handed. This helm. My current one does bleeding damage. This one gives me some better defenses, however. My fire resistance. Let's see how much this looks like it's gonna bork my damage. Not by that much. I think I'm gonna go with that. Alright, ooh, this looks quite good. If I
Put it to good use.
If I right-click on it, it equips it automatically. Okay, good. Because I couldn't exactly remember where the
Give you a good price on what I've got left.
where the medals went. They go right here. Okay, that's the one I was using. It's a component. Component. Well, I know I just switched my helm, but now this one looks intriguing as well. I like the energy replenishment that the other one is giving, that the one I'm wearing is giving me. So I'm gonna hang on to this for the moment. If I get in a less stressful area, maybe I'll try them both out. Field Spalders, these are not gonna... Well, they do a bonus to lightning damage. A little bit hard to tell whether they're better. I'm going to stick with the blue since it's not obviously better. Okay. I'm really not seeing much in the way of poison resistance. I'm seeing chaos resistance, which is something that I probably should be considering as well. Alright, that's not the right kind of damage. This rifle is aether damage. This one does a bonus to lightning damage. Alright, one more helmet comparison. I'm going to roll with that, at least for now. And the pistol, the blues I'm not gonna sell. I'm gonna really quickly run up to the bank and drop them off there. Excuse me, not the bank, the smuggler. Oops, that's not how you do it. Let me just do it like this. And this just moves components over. Okay. Alright, these things I'm gonna not get rid of yet. I'm going to possibly want to do some testing with them. Alright people, you have no idea what you've been asking me to do, because this has gotten really very hazardous. Okay. Alright, now, definitely take an untouched meal. Although my constitution is not looking too shabby right now. I do sometimes have a tendency to run right by things that I'm intending to attack. Doesn't happen too terribly often, but I'm going to leave that untouched meal there for the moment in case I need to use some elixirs of mending, tonics of mending, excuse me, and then replenish. Okay, am I even going the right way anymore? Oh, that's the end of the line for this hallway. I guess I can get around through here? No? How do I get over there? Oh, wow, man. I had not 2 different places to backtrack to, I actually had 3. Alright, how far back is that going to take me? Pretty far back. I've got to go all the way around like that. I'm not going to do it. I hate to leave an area unexplored, but that's a lot of backtracking. Or it's at least a lot of backtracking to do on a video. And hopefully I'm not missing anything really, really important back there. Because I get the sense that this right here, that's the most important area. So I'll definitely head there in a moment, but I just want to make sure I got everything else here. Thought I saw something highlight there, but I guess not. Alright. Oh dear.
I've been expecting.
This guy's bad news. This guy's gonna kick my butt, isn't he? Particularly if I'm missing. Yeah, this guy's gonna get me. He's gonna get me!
Why won't you die?
Okay, that's bad. Youch. All right, I have about half of my
Why won't you die?
constitution left here. That's bad. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. All right, come on, buddy. You got nothing. You got nothing. I could always run down and get the food, I think. Okay, bad, bad, bad. Don't stand still. Don't get caught standing still. Ouch.
Why won't you die?
Okay, alright, that's about the extent of the healing I'm going to be able to do. I've almost got him though. Ouch. Just trying to get my health back up before I re-engage with him here.
Why won't you die?
I'm so close! I'm so close!
You are strong, but now I will demonstrate my true.
Don't tell me there's another phase. Oh my god, there's another phase. Okay, that's absolutely terrifying. Ouch. Okay, I gotta go. I gotta get that food. I can't.
I can't do that.
Well, he's got me. He's gonna get me. He's gonna get me because I can't heal.
Stand still so I can crush you.
Ouch. That did a lot of damage to me. I hate to do all this running around, but I just don't have any other way of healing up that I know of. Alright. It was nice while it lasted. Ah, sigh. Death is not the end. When you die, you lose experience, but you can recover some of the experience you lost by collecting your grave marker. Okay. Good to know. Alright, well, the question is, how do I get back up there? Do I have to go through the whole... dungeon again? Well, not the whole dungeon, but... Alright. So here's the... Now I know there we go. I knew I missed something there. Okay. So if I... Can I drop a new rift... up here? And I even thought I had him. Okay. So that's... Hello? Personal rift? Yeah, okay, alright, that's working. Okay, so am I gonna have to start all over again from the beginning? Ouch. Oh my goodness, he's going to kill me again already. Wow.
Stand still so I can crush you.
Okay, he's doing something that really slows me down.
Can't do that yet.
Okay, if he kills me again, I'm going to have to bag... Yeah, he's going to kill me again. Yeah, he's too tough for me right now. He's a level 27 boss. I'm level 24, and I'm sure if I was a much better player, I could probably take him, but I'm kind of feeling right now like he's possibly a little bit out of my depth. So, as much as it pains me to do it, I'm not anywhere close to killing him. So I think I am going to explore a little bit more, get another level or two under me before I try to take him on again. And in particular, maybe start using some better gear. So that means doing some crafting, or at least some component use to improve my gear. Maybe get my physique up high enough to be able to use this halberd. Those are all considerations, but I'm going to have to give that a little bit of a think. So this is going to be a pause in the middle of this video because it's not long enough to be a full video on its own. But I am going to take a break and eat something before I come back to this. So that's it for now. Okay, so I have decided to follow the advice of some of the comments and actually take a look at these crafting components that I have been accumulating. It's been advised that I actually start using them, and considering what just happened to us fighting against the Warden, I think that that's probably a good suggestion. So because I don't exactly know what I'm doing at this point, I'm not going to use the components that I only have like one or two of, because I suspect there's going to be a little bit of trial and error for me. But I do see plenty here that I have plenty of. This chipped claw, for example, bonus to physical damage, which I believe I do some of that. Yes, I do, with my sword, or actually with my primal strike. So this is something that I'm considering using. But for starters, I took a look at this cracked lodestone, of which I've got plenty, and I could see it does a nice boost to lightning damage. So I did go ahead and just to experiment a little bit to figure out how it works, I right-clicked on cracked lodestone, I left-clicked on my sword. It does say here, used in all weapons, shields, and caster off hands, so I think the sword is the only thing I can actually put one of these in, so I've done that. This little thingy here appeared, which tells me, I believe, that I now have it. Yes, it says so. In the middle of that tooltip, cracked lodestone component, so that'll help a little bit. However, that's only going to be useful for one slot. So I see all kinds of other gear here that I need to try to do something with. So this polished emerald looks like I can do that in shields, which I don't have, caster off hands, which I don't have, but rings, head, and chest armor. This gives me a bonus to physique, cunning, and spirit, and I would like to get my physique up so that I can also experiment using this halberd right here. Of course, if I do that, then I wonder if I've now lost, if I've committed this cracked lodestone, or if I could get it back out if I really wanted to. Since I have so many, it doesn't really matter, but it would be nice to know whether or not we can salvage the components that we apply to these items, or whether once they're applied, they're stuck there. Okay, so we've got the polished emerald, which is, of course, an option, but I also wanted to see whether there was any better options. So for our rings, we could use Frozen Heart here, which gives us extra health, which might be good, but that really kind of looks like it's the only thing particularly helpful. I mean, those other things aren't aren't nothing, but I guess what I'm really thinking of right now is I've got to figure out how I'm going to beat the Warden. And I don't think he was doing cold damage, and even if he was, I mean, cold is actually my highest resistance, so that doesn't seem like that's a priority. I could get a boost to health and health regeneration, which sounds kind of good. Vitality resistance. Don't exactly know what that means. I mean, obviously there's a vitality resistance over here somewhere, which means, where did I see it before? Vitality, there it is. Which means this is a damage type, but I don't really have a good sense of what causes that. We only have one attuned lodestone, so I don't really want to commit to that. So it really looks like this top row here, bristly fur is used in all armor. That's, if nothing else, it's going to give me a boost to my health and my constitution, which is good. Real good, actually. So that's something. And of course, there's physical damage and all this roiling blood here. Let's do a little bit of a balance between offense and defense. So this lightning bonus is offense. We'll do a little bit of roiling blood in our rings, amulets, and medals. And then we'll do polished emerald maybe in our head and chest armor. And then maybe some bristly fur in the other pieces of armor. Okay, let's roll with that. Let's see how that goes. I'm going to test it out, but of course, as always, your comments are much appreciated, and I'm sure I'm just kind of making all sorts of bad decisions here. Let me just really quickly double check to make sure there's nothing else that goes on armor. No, it doesn't look like it. Okay. So, roiling blood, rings, amulets, and medals. That's a ring. That's a ring. This is an amulet. I should be paying attention to whether my DPS is going up. Yes, it is. A little bit. Not a ton. And my medal down here. So we'll do that. Then we'll do our polished emerald in head and chest armor. Oops, clicked on the wrong spot there. Okay. And then finally, the bristly fur, all armor. So there's my legs, my shoulders, my gauntlets, my boots, and I didn't see anything that affects the belt. Is the belt considered a piece of armor? Yes, it is. Okay. All right. So we got something going on everything. Whether or not we have the right things going is a completely different question, but I feel like I've at least now done something. So I don't remember if I have. I do at some point want to. I think it's Arcanist that I need to choose to become a druid. I do want to do that at some point. I don't have any points to spend right now, though. So we're just going to hope that that's all okay. I could obviously respec, but not going to. I want to look at devotion again. I have 0 points available for devotion. I do want to get some more damage mitigation. And somebody recommended, in fact, this is something that I did do on my own, but off camera. Last time I was looking at the devotions, I used this search bar to try to find things like lightning damage, physical damage, bleeding, and also resistances. And somewhere I saw something over here that looked like it was a good, maybe it was turtle? This tortoise? Well, anyway, I don't remember exactly, but there's obviously some devotions that I can go with that would be more more defensive oriented. Okay, so our only active quest is to slay the Warden, but I'm going to... Well, yeah, let's go ahead and give him another try. Why beat around the bush, right? It's not like I'm not really buffed up so much that I have any confidence I'll be able to take him, but let's see if the changes that we just made have any effect at all. Okay. So just my imagination, or are there fewer enemies right now than before? Well, so much for that idea. Okay. Yeah, I'm still... Whoa! Okay, that's... Very clearly, the components didn't do so much that I can just face tank. So there's definitely an element of L2P in addition to the getting better gear, getting better numbers, pure numbers. There's numbers and then there's skill, right? In a game like this, there's numbers and there's skill. The numbers we can improve, but without the skill, we're still in bad shape. Well, I guess actually what I've done now is I've at least given myself the opportunity. There's a totem up there. I've given myself the opportunity now to explore this little area that I had forgotten about last time. So we'll do that. Oh, and I'm glad we did because, whoa, hello. Because there is some lore to be learned. We're not really all that far away from leveling, and so maybe another level before we take on the Warden is in order. And of course, yes, I'm thinking about how those of you who are basically saying, oh yeah, you need to, you know, this is easy mode, we need to start playing on hardcore or ultimate or whatever it is. Yeah, I'm not quite ready for that just yet. We'll get there. Hello? Why am I not... Oh, I guess maybe I did already hit that. It's just over here I didn't go, maybe. What about this? Yes, there we go. Okay. We'll kill this straggler first. Okay, now let's take a look at this. Catherine's notes, final entry. Okay, what just happened to me? My whole screen shook there. This will be my last entry as I've determined to end my life. Well, that's unfortunate. I cannot bring myself to carry out these abominable experiments any longer. I may have already doomed humanity with my actions. Yeah, that's a lot of a burden to have to carry on one's shoulders. Okay, yeah. I don't feel real sorry for him if he did, you know, doom mankind, but it's always sad to see something like that happen. Okay. Okay, so we have most of this all now filled in. Just a little bit left in terms of exploration. Okay, I might as well go ahead and kill this while I'm looking at it. Yep, okay, might as well break these. Okay, nothing there. Nothing worth having anyway. Oh, he's got a little fire aura on him. That's always something to avoid. How much damage will this do if I just charge right in there and stand it within that fire aura, I wonder? Well, he doesn't seem to be doing a whole lot to me. I took a little bit from the fire aura, but I don't think it was too much. Okay, these are boots that I need to be a higher level to use. Save those for later. It's nothing that I want. Okay, and alright, so we've already got all that. Now I just need to figure out how to get back up to the Warden. I don't think I need to eat any food, this untouched meal up there. I know what it does now, so thank you to those who have commented about what the food does, but I think we've got that figured out now. Since my constitution is almost full, it seems like it would be a little bit of a waste to eat the food. And I've already learned that you can't run back and eat the food once the combat with the Warden has begun. Sort of trapped in that room. So that strategy won't work. Okay, I think if we just keep going this way, we'll get there eventually. Maybe we want to... Let's go ahead and check out this totem. I'm assuming it's on my map because I haven't completed it, activated it, whatever the right terminology is. But so that, if that's the case, because I know I have explored that area before, maybe that means every time you re-enter a dungeon and the monsters respawn, that maybe also things like the totems respawn. Totems, shrines, whatever. I remember this area now. This is the one that I had to run around for quite some time when I activated it. And I had to run all the way back to here as a choke point. Well, we're going to go through it all again, because why not? It was fun the first time. Just doing a little bit of making sure I don't stand in one place for too long. Okay. Got everything except... Did I ever go in here? I'm not sure if I did. Don't see any reason not to. So all loot is welcome at this point. Alright, let's go ahead and see what damage we can do to ourselves here. Okay, I'm not liking the missing that I'm doing. Okay. All right, there's green stuff on the ground that is always terrifying for me. There's obviously lots of fire to avoid. Okay. Am I... Okay, alright, that's good. I think I got one of the more dangerous enemies down anyway. Let's not stand in the fire. How long is that fire going to last? A while, apparently. Okay, we got this. All right, we're in good shape now. Okay, wow. Yeah, if I'm struggling against things like this, I just have a feeling my fight against the Warden is not going to go really any better than last time. Other than the fact that at least I will know ahead of time that there's multiple phases to the fight. Okay, so did I get a devotion for that? I did not. Okay, I'm a little unclear. I thought I got devotion points from clearing those, but maybe I'm just misremembering. I guess, yeah, no, I guess these things are just treasure. If I look on the map, it does say... doesn't say anything any different than before I activated it. Oh well. Alright. It's possible that in... What is going on with you? Where the heck are you going? Aha! That's why I was confused. Because it hadn't actually been cleared yet. Okay. That makes more sense. Alright, so we got ourselves a nice... It's a two-handed axe. Oh, this is nice. Yes. Yes, this is certainly something we want to switch out. Okay. So we can dump that sword. We'll figure out later if we can take the component out, but at the very least we know we can... Oh, this is part of a set too. Very nice. Okay, I'm liking this. Well, let's go ahead and... I'm not going to run back to this previous rift, so let's just go ahead and create a rift here. Let's go back to Devil's Crossing. While I'm here, I might as well clear some of this rubbish that I know I'm not going to use out. Is this better? This does not increase my lightning damage. It's a little bit better armor value, but it doesn't jump off the page as being better. Same, I think, with these boots. This chest armor... bonus to bleeding damage, but that has bonus to all kinds of damages that I do. This is a one-handed sword, can't use it. This is a caster helm. Doesn't do... I tell you what, I didn't realize quite how many items I had that did a boost to lightning damage. Okay, the sledgehammer, no. We already have the weapon we want to use. The spalders here are green instead of blue. They do lightning damage. But I kind of like the defensive aspect of my armor right now, so for better or worse, I'm going to sell him. The blue items, I'm just going to put them in my bank, excuse me, in my smuggler, with my smuggler, while I have room to do that. The same with the dagger, sell that. The pants here, I can't wear them. They do look pretty good, but yeah, not so much that I think I'm going to use them. So this sword, excuse me, this halberd here actually does more damage than the blue decapitator does. So I won't get rid of it yet. These things, I think I was hanging on to them to compare at some point in time. I guess I'll just continue to do that, and then I'm going to drop
well spent.
Some of these other things off in the smuggler until I decide once and for all whether or not to
Safe storage, no questions asked.
whether to get rid of them. The sword, yes. And this one, I'm pretty sure we're not going to be using it. I'll figure out later on whether or not you can actually take the component out. And in the meantime, we do want to use a cracked lodestone on our new axe. Okay, so we're back to having a component on everything, I think. And we might as well dump off any more components we got. This is an amulet of squalls. Well, that doesn't look half bad. I'll test that out. I'll hang on to it for the time being until I get a good chance to test that one out as well. Depth's boots, I'll learn that. And then I don't know why I didn't even bother to compare this belt before, but it's not going to... I'll just sell it. Okay, so a little bit of maintenance there, but let's go ahead and, before this episode has to come to an end, let's give the Warden one more try. If we fail, it's okay. It's alright. Not that big of a deal. We just... sometimes you gotta test your limits. And we will... Nope, that's not what we want. Where did you come from? We will want to find out how much, if any, impact this new axe is going to make. Okay, I won't say I'm not a little bit nervous about this, because I don't like dying, and I also don't really like making all of the kind viewers who are good enough to support me with comments and suggestions. It's like I don't want to let you all down. But there is obviously a learning curve, and I am still not all that far along it. Okay. All right. I'm assuming I've already done this. Yes. Okay. A few more chaff to clear out here. Oop, got a level. That's always good. Let's not get killed before we reach the Warden. That would be bad. This guy seems fairly tough. Okay. Can I face tank him at this point? Looks like I can. Zanbrant. Okay, got another blueprint. I won't say no to that. Okay, got another crystal here to clear. Alright, and here we go. Are we ready? Let's let our energy get up a little bit. Don't think energy recovery was really that much of an issue last time. You know what? I might as well put some points into my skills here. What's Wind Devil? Called upon to bring rain in times of heavy drought. This summons a new unit? Like a pet? I think it's worth 1 point to experiment with it. So does that mean if I put it, let's put it at 0 here. Wind Devil. What else do I have here that I'm not using? A Lightning Nova? Wow, okay, I've got multiple things here that let's put the Lightning Nova here. This is really a bad idea to be experimenting with new abilities in a boss fight that kicked my butt last time, but so what happens here if I hit 0? Is that Wind Devil doing anything? Okay, it's gone now, so let me resummon it. Well, he's going down a heck of a lot faster than he did the last time. Okay, I didn't even have to use a tonic of mending there. Alright, let's get back on him. Stay on him. Okay, let's go ahead and resummon our Wind Devil there. Okay. Ah, no! That was bad. Wow, that was close. Took a lot of damage there. Come on, come on. We can do this. We can do this. We're doing way better. Come on, come on, come on. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Wow. Look at that. Second try. I don't know if that's good or not, but I'll take it. I'm pretty happy with that. Ooh, okay. Phew. Wow, okay, alright. I'm gonna have to examine all this stuff. Probably off camera, because running out of time here, but yeah, all right. Let's go ahead and take one quick look at the lore here. Missive to Warden Krieg. Excuse this crude form of communication far to the north. It seems my thoughts are unable to reach you. Interesting. In all future material correspondence, we will use our host names in common human language forms. I write looking for clarification of recent perplexing reports on your conduct. Is it true that you have been incarcerating and tormenting humans? What is the purpose for this? It would seem that your host's predilections are affecting your own behavior. You must bring this under your control and cease the superfluous activity. Your role is to facilitate our laboratories with the collection of corpses. Limit yourself to the parameters of this task or you will be recalled. So that's interesting. There's no signature, so we don't know who that is from. But I'm sure we will find out at some point. Well, anyway, there's no exit to this. So I guess when we report back to Captain John Bourbon, he's going to give us the next step of our quest, but looks like we've done this dungeon. Well, that's a nice place to wrap up this episode, I think. Okay, let's go ahead and cash in this quest. See what he has to say.
Is it finished? Is the Warden dead?
I tracked him down and took his life.
The Warden's defeat is a great victory for us, nay, for all of humankind. But there are many more ethereals out there, some much more powerful than Krieg. Perhaps more disturbing, though, there are those of our own kind who would see us dead to take what little we have, or just for the pleasure of killing. Among the innocent who passed through this prison on their way to Krieg's lab were many violent criminals, murderers, and worse. Many of them escaped to the northwest after the grim dawn, forming into ruthless gangs who prey upon drifters still traveling the roads. Since a river separates us and them, they have not been a problem thus far. Except we need farmers to get back to the business of growing food before we all starve to death. The farmland that supplied this region is to the northwest, and we need to secure a hold there. Mornay recently returned from Old Arcovia to the northwest and can give you details on the outlaw situation and what needs to be done. I realize that you have been through much in recent days, but we cannot rest just yet.
All right, sure. I will speak to him. Okay. Feeling pretty good right now.
So you must be the kid that's causing a stir in my absence. You've done good by dispatching Krieg. I knew that man in life. I dread to think of what he had become as an ethereal.
Captain Bourbon said to speak with you about the outlaws?
That old mess has come back to finally bite us right in the ass. The river's kept them at bay for now, what with a broken bridge. It seems the bastards have garnered a taste for the one hole in the world they were once so eager to escape. I'm not going to beat around the bush. We're at war, And if we don't take the fight to them, they will surely bring it to us. I'd much rather fight on my own terms. Wouldn't you?
Indeed. What's the plan of action?
Before we do anything, we'll need to get that bridge repaired. Got men ready to do the work and some scrap to get you started. Just need to provide the remaining raw materials. Once that's all finished, I need you to enter the Arkovian foothills and show those bastards we're not a prize for the taking. Last I saw of them, they were mobilizing for something big across the river. Why don't you head on over there and introduce yourself?
Okay, I'll maybe explore this another time, but for now I need to get things wrapped up here, so I'm just going to say understood. Okay, get some iron, some scrap. Got ourselves a new active quest. All right, well, that is going to be pretty exciting. I'm looking forward to the next step of the journey. However, that is going to have to wait until the next episode. That's all we can fit into this one for now. So thank you once more for your suggestions. They have clearly been most helpful. And also just thank you for watching and sticking with this. And I will see you all in the next one.